Right, welcome. Such a nice way to start the show today. Wow, lovely. Just a mellow groove, a nice vibe. Yes, we are so excited to be here today with a wonderful guest that's going to share some great insights about nutrition this week.
I'm excited. Hello, hello.
Hey, yes. So, Miss Jade, before we dive in, we always have to ask, what y'all sipping on?
Ooh, what we sipping on today? I would say some nutrition tea.
Okay, nutrition tea. Yes, it is.
That's the tea for today.
That is the tea, yes. What about you, Miss Alicia? What are you sipping on literally in here? Water. She got some special sparkling over there. Fancy. Oh, she fancy.
She got expensive water.
There you go. Exactly. Oh, but welcome back, everyone. We are excited, as I mentioned, to have a wonderful guest today that has a lot of passion about nutrition and health for us, particularly as African Americans. And I am excited to introduce to you Miss Jade Page.
Hello, hello. Thank you guys for inviting me. I'm super excited to chat and sip some tea with y'all today.
Okay. And spill it too.
Oh, spill all of the tea. All of the tea.
All of it. All of that good tea that's going to be great for us.
Yes, yes.
All right, so I'll just give you a little information about Miss Jade. Jade is a Christ-rooted wellness creator with a background in nutrition. She's passionate about helping others become their strongest selves mentally, physically, and spiritually. With a focus on practical protein and fitness strategies, she combines evidence-based health with real-life application to make wellness feel sustainable, attainable, and aligned with a balanced lifestyle. That's what I need.
Yes.
Through her growing platform where brain dumps meet evidence-based health, Jade shares honest reflections, gym insights, and mindset shifts grounded in both science and faith. Her content empowers others to build confidence, stay consistent, and develop a healthier relationship with their bodies. You're here for me. Okay, I need it so bad. All right, Jade's journey hasn't always been rooted in confidence, but through faith, discipline, and intentional growth. I love that word. That's one of my favorite words, intentional.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. She's learned to see strength instead of flaws. Ooh, I love that mindset already. She is passionate about creating a space that feels both relatable and uplifting, helping others navigate their wellness journey with grace, purpose, and God at the center of it all. Whoa, that is so wonderful. Let's snap. Okay. Oh,
You sound so eloquent.
Oh,
I felt special for a little bit. I was like, yes, ma'am.
you are special.
Thank you.
When you're talking about helping us take care of ourselves, that's special.
Thank you. Thank you.
Very special.
Seriously. Thank you.
Yes, we do have a lot of issues and concerns as a people, and our health and well-being is major. We often talk about mental health on our show and supports and things like that. So this is a great balance. We've interviewed someone that talked about physical health. So this is just fitting right in with the nutrition side.
Right.
Yes, we have it all, the full package.
Yes, ma'am. Right here.
Yes. All right, so I would like to ask if you could just share a little background on how you began this journey, what was your inspiration, things like that. Yeah.
Okay, so about me. First of all, like I said, I'm very excited to be here. Thank you guys for inviting me.
Yes.
So my story actually starts when I was attending K-State back in 2017. I recently received my associates, and I was kind of at that point of what do I want to do when I grow up? Because I kind of just chose a major at that time. It was kinesiology. Lasted one semester. Anyway, but I took this. So what really kind of started it was I took the basic nutrition class while I wasn't a kinesiology major, and I was like, wow, I like this.
Okay.
Like, I like why you're supposed to eat this and kind of limit that. I'm not going to say eat this, not that, because at the end of the day, it's all about balance.
Yes.
So I changed my degree to nutrition and health because at that time also, I was not at my healthiest. I was an individual with obesity. It's very important to say with obesity because you don't want to call someone obese because that's not the right terminology. I just want to preface and say that.
Thank you for letting us know that.
Yes, so it's an individual with obesity. And so I was like, well, how can I kind of learn what I'm being taught? So I slowly started like incorporating it, but it really didn't happen until about 2020 when the shutdown happened.
Mhm.
So we were all stuck at home. So we're like, what are we supposed to do? So that's when I discovered YouTube videos. Shout out to the YouTuber Chloe Ting, because she was the one who really introduced me into like actually liking to work out, because I used to hate working out. It's okay, and that's okay. Like, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that because I used to be in that mindset. You kind of just have to find what you love. So in 2020, I started discovering that. So I started working out and doing the fitness challenges, and then I slowly started going to the gym, and I was like, wow, this is not bad. And it kind of negated the stigma or the negative stigma around people that are considered overweight or with obesity to go to the gym because of all the bullying you see on social media and all the negative light. But at the end of the day, we're all there to better ourselves. So it does not matter what you look like, because we're all there with the same end goal. It just may not look like how it is in the mirror when you're putting everyone like in front of the mirror. So anyway, sorry about that. But I could gap.
That's what this is about, spilling that tea.
Okay,
It's
well,
okay.
well,
Go ahead.
Well, buckle up, guys. So in 2020, that's kind of when it started. I graduated in 2021, and then shortly after that, I challenged myself to see if I can get my certification in personal training, and as a nutritionist, which I did. Thank you.
Yes.
And I'm adding this portion because growing up, I didn't think I was one of the individuals that would succeed in school. I didn't think that I would do well in college. So therefore, once I was like, wow, I'm actually doing well, I'm actually learning things, I'm actually receiving my bachelor's certifications, and I'm on the road to receive my master's. Thank you. So it's I'm kind of going down one rabbit trail, but essentially, so that's kind of what kickstarted my passion for nutrition and also physical activity. So I didn't start out because my first adult job was actually nothing to do with my degree, but I feel like
That's typical.
yeah. As my dad says, well, that was the time you were paying your dues, and man, I felt it. But honestly, it helped me grow as a person and mature and actually develop one of the fruits of the spirit, which is patience, because I didn't have that for a very long time. I'll admit. So during that time period, I was working on myself. I was working on healthier eating habits, on better gym habits that I know I actually stick to. Yes, I fell on my face. It took a lot of hiatuses. It's just normal. But also during that time, I really had to dive into my faith because I was like, Lord, I have a degree in nutrition and I'm doing the complete opposite. And people that know me and work with me are also like, what are you doing here? And I'm like, I gotta pay my bills. Like,
That's life, right? That's the reality.
I gotta pay my bills. And so during that time, it was about 4 years post graduation, and then last August, I'll fast forward. I received a job that's within my degree field. And it is all, honestly, all glory to God and thanks to God because it kind of just fell in my lap. And the transition from where I was to where I am now was all the Lord. And now I can actually like interact and talk more about nutrition and physical activity and hopefully dive even deeper. But when I met with you all about a month or so ago, we met at an offer event from Langston Hughes. Highly recommend, by the way.
Yes.
I highly recommend, by the way. But they Wallen told me to tell the event. Wallen told me, not these young ladies here, but the event told me, what is your passion? And as I really thought about it, it is in a sense to give back to the Black community, which is teaching about nutrition that's attainable and affordable and hopefully sustainable because it's not prevalent in our community. And I actually kind of peeped it when I was in school as I was like entering my core classes because I was, if not the only Black person, or maybe there was a couple other of us. I mean, there were people of color, but I'm just talking about Black people.
Yes.
There wasn't that many. So I was like, wow, I kind of, if this is where the Lord would like me to go with his plan and for my life, but I would like to become a pillar within the Black community, but about nutrition. So I want to teach my people that nutrition can be simpler than you think. Like I could go all cerebral and talk about like the deep science about protein and fats and carbs, but I I learned that so I can just break it down so the everyday person can just understand why you need to eat it.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, who wants to hear
The technical.
the technical
academic
verbiage?
terms.
You're right, because like, sometimes I don't even want to. I'm like, because in some of my classes, I'm like, yes. I just have to move on. So that is a background of why I'm into nutrition because I haven't always been my healthiest self. And also to kind of negate the fact that it's all genetics because I know that's a huge thing, which is a portion to it. Saying, well, my family, battles with obesity, or my family is overweight, so I'm gonna be, you know, have obesity or be overweight. And yes, that could occur, but the other way of that is, well, if you learn, I would say simple practices, you can kind of deter from that. And that's one thing I want to do too within my family. I want to show, as the kids say, I can unbig my back. So I'm trying to be good. I mean, my younger brother, because we're 13 years apart, when I learned something new, he was like, ew, why did you say that? So if you're watching this, love you. So yeah, that kind of sums up my background, my history, and kind of gives a better picture as to my life.
Yes, well, thank you. Thank you for sharing that. I don't really need this. I have a big mouth. But I do want to just say thank you for not just for wanting to take care of yourself, but for wanting to take care of us in our community.
Absolutely.
Because I know people, I myself have been on a journey, I need to get back on, I want to be well, fit, eating right and all of that, but I don't know many people, unless it's truly like your profession, that just has that passion for the community to do it. So I really just want to say thank you. I I appreciate that you
It's my honor.
are thinking like that for us.
Absolutely.
You know, and I know there may be people out there, like I just don't know them. Yes. Okay, so before I dive into more questions, I want to remind everyone to please go ahead and type something in the chat. Remember, we're having technical difficulties with the phone lines, so you may have to just type in the text and we will get a response to you, okay? If you have any questions or comments around our discussion today. Okay, I'm sorry for that. We do apologize. We are working on it. As we mentioned, we're growing, and we will hopefully be having our own engineer and get all that together.
You will. You will.
It's coming there. It's coming.
Absolutely.
Keep on liking, subscribing, and sharing, and that's gonna push us even further. Yes. Yes. Okay. So, in thinking about you wanting to share with the community, you said you have a YouTube page that you started.
So I currently have a TikTok.
A TikTok. Okay, TikTok. Yeah.
It's kind of like an amalgamation of my life, but because I talk about like currently, this is embarrassing, but I've been talking about my dating life, but
That's okay.
okay.
It's body nutrition.
It is.
That's about
About your health, correct?
Yes.
But also on there, I like share like common strategies, and I kind of try to debunk like things that you see across social media, but like make it as simple as possible. So YouTube, maybe one day. I have been asked about that in the past, but currently it's mainly TikTok, and I also have like a wellness Instagram fitness page, and that's kind of.
You gotta tell us. I'm sorry to interrupt. You gotta make sure you tell everyone where to go.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay, so for my TikTok, I'll have to spell it out. It's actually I don't even know. That's kind of sad. Sorry. It's very similar. Sorry for.
No, you're fine.
Okay, so my TikTok is JadeYyRae, and it's pronounced Jade Ray.
Okay.
And then my wellness Instagram is, let me pull that up. It's GLOWITHJADEY, and that's Glow with Jade.
Nice. So you can get your tips on her wellness Instagram and on her TikTok. So don't forget to check her out at JD Ray on TikTok, right?
Yes.
And Glow with Jade.
Yes, so
Instagram.
all that asks is for a follow, because we're trying to slowly build that up. Follow, but I love
Like,
comments.
share, and follow.
Thank you. Like, share, follow on both. I'm pretty active. I like to respond to comments, so I appreciate it in advance if you do decide to do so.
So what would be your number one, maybe suggestion or guidance tip around eating nutrition for us? What would be the first thing you think of that you would just have to share with us?
Carbohydrates are your friend.
Okay.
Because you need carbs, because it is.
Bread.
Exactly.
Bread.
Bread.
Wait. Before she says bread, I have to ask because this is my downfall.
Okay.
Sweets. Are you mentioning the sweets carbohydrates? Or are you talking? Yeah, be really
Okay.
specific. Oh my
So-
God, I don't know if I want to hear. But okay.
So you can have sweets in moderation.
Moderate. Okay, see, that's
Because
perfect.
I have a huge sweet tooth thanks to my dad. So
Just blast him out, why don't you? Sorry, Dad.
Love
We did
Dad.
not put her up to that.
Love you, Dad. I love you so much. But I also like sweet snacks thanks to my mom. See, balance.
Okay, balance. There you
I'll
go.
share.
Yeah.
But yeah, in moderation, like you can have, well, if you like, a treat a day. I say that because I have a treat a day.
Thank you.
So like,
What type of treat?
okay.
Right, 'cause I'm a junk food eater.
Okay.
So what kind of sweet today?
So I like chocolate chip cookies.
Okay.
So that could be your treat.
Just one?
We trying to really hem you in.
I mean-
Oh my
Well, to start out, because you don't want to cut cold turkey because that'll make you eat even more, I would say 1 to 2. 1 to 2.
Not bags. Not rolls.
But if you do, like, the cookies in the bag, just follow the serving size.
Okay.
Because the
that's a good
serving
tip.
size can be your friend. It's not your worst enemy. So if you like to have, chips, look at the serving size.
Serving size. Okay.
So I would
That's a good per serving.
per serving, yeah. So you can divvy it up that way.
That's a good tip.
Yes.
Read the serving size.
Read the serving. A strong suggestion is what I'll say, but I mean it's easier said than done for sure. So it will take time. I know people try to do it like immediately, and that's how you kind of fall short. Because you're like, I didn't do well. I feel like I failed. So fall on my face, just gonna eat it all, whatever. So it just takes time. Takes time. Very good question.
Okay. One of the things I see as a problem is, a lot of people, they tend to automatically go for stuff that's not good for you. And what I'm talking about is like you have the parents and you have the kids. Well, the kids have to eat what the parents buy. So the parents go for more processed foods.
Mm-hmm.
And I do believe that that is a big issue in our community. Would you say, which I already know, but for those that are out there, would you tell them or let them know about the cost, that it is affordable to eat healthy?
That's a great question. Actually, put the discussion board in one of my classes about it. Because a big thing, or people automatically think that processed foods are the enemy, but you also have to consider certain communities, surroundings, and populations. One thing that I've noticed within our community alone, not saying, I'll just say in our community alone, is the prevalence of food deserts. So that means that like grocery stores are miles away, and then once you get to said grocery stores, there's not enough fresh like produce available, or it's overpriced, so they think that you can't eat healthy. So what I included in my discussion board was you can, like if you think about getting canned goods can really be your friend too. And they're like, well, it's like full of syrup and additives. You can rinse it off before you cook it.
She's like, common sense.
You can, like, I know it's stewing in there, but you give it one good rinse. You can, or frozen, because I've recently started doing this for convenience, like frozen fruits and vegetables are usually more affordable than fresh produce. And they last longer, and they're more convenient, and then they have like steamables that you can just pop in the microwave and it's ready to go. So there are different avenues. It's just learning or knowing about said avenues. And I'll even take it a step further because I know there's a lot of mixed reviews about frozen foods. Like I know there's a lot of, there is. So like the frozen meals, like the healthy choice, the lean cuisine, there has been sort of a negative light around it. But I'm going to say if it's convenient and it's conducive, because a lot are now wanting to be more high in protein, which is great. And if you have like a busy schedule or if you don't have time to cook, they usually go on sale.
Say that.
So
For sale.
they're usually on sale. Like I was in Hy-Vee the other day, and they're usually like under $2.
Yeah.
And I think the max is like what, 10 or 20. So you can introduce the kiddos to that. You can rinse off some fruit from the can, or you can get some frozen fruit and let it thaw and create yogurt bowls or put it in their oatmeal. So there are different avenues if fresh is not always available. I mean, I know like that was probably the way God intended, but the way things are now and not catching him by surprise. So he created people who thought of these different thoughts and ideas. So you can still eat healthily without feeling inconvenience or feeling like it's too expensive because this economy is wild right now.
Yes, it is.
So there's absolutely nothing wrong with, creating that balance.
Well, I'm glad you said it, because I hope I ain't the only, I'm feeling kind of stupid right now, because I never thought about rinsing off.
Yeah,
And stuff.
yes.
I never thought about having it.
No,
I just passed it up. But thank you.
Really?
And cans go on sale.
Can also go on sale. Get you a can of green beans for 80 cents. I'm just saying. So like, rinse all of it off.
Green queen over there.
Peas.
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh, stop. She said pink.
Oh, I mean, I don't like peas either, but
Okay.
I mean, for the people that do like peas. Corn.
I like all vegetables.
There you go.
No, I don't say
I do. She said mushrooms.
Yeah.
I don't eat mushrooms. I don't eat them a lot. I'll eat them cooked in something.
There's
Yeah.
a fungus. You should be eating fungus.
Oh, I eat it raw and salad.
Is there something wrong with mushrooms?
It's a
They
fungus.
kill people. That's what I told her.
Anything can kill a person.
Yeah, I'm about to say, they would sell at the grocery store unless you're allergic for it to do that to you, but
That's
fungus.
No, that would be, I'm not gonna speak to my own personal things, but I was gonna say something else I know in the store that would kill me, but that's because of my body.
Yeah.
I can't have it, so.
Oh, you allergic to seafood?
No, I'm not.
She's allergic.
I'm so sorry, my dad's allergic to shrimp. I am just telling his story. Mom's allergic to cherries. There we go. Had to bring the bounce back. So yeah.
So it's a balance.
It's really all about balance and even starting to read the packaging. One thing one of my professors taught me is if you can't pronounce it, you probably shouldn't be eating it.
I'm about to say, if you read the packaging, I walk out with nothing because, it's like, oh, I got that, oh, percentage of this, like, okay.
Yeah, I know, because I don't want to shoot myself in the foot. So I would say read the main ingredients, which is usually the first line, first 1 or 2 lines, and that's what you'll know what the majority is. And then the other stuff to make it taste good is the words you probably can't pronounce.
So the sodium intake of a lot of foods, that's my problem. I'm like, hey, that's a little salt, okay.
Yeah.
Rinse it off.
Well, I mean, honestly, that's
Rinse it
Yeah,
off.
But with that, they're for seasonings, because I know we love to season.
Don't we?
And that's okay,
That's what
because
we
they
are.
have low sodium and sodium-free options these days. Because I love Slap Your Mama, but it was high in salt. But my mom introduced me to the low sodium or the sodium-free option. And I was like, girl.
Oh, really?
What's this
Is it
thing?
sodium?
It's a green label or something,
Okay.
so you can tell the difference, but for sure. But I've decreased my usage of salt overall. Honestly, because it causes things down the road like hypertension and other things, problems with the heart and arteries and whatnot. And salt used to be my friend, but because of the McDonald's fries.
But I was just about to say, McDonald's need to be sued.
I don't feel like they taste like they did back in
You
the
choose
day.
to eat that if you go through there and buy that, so you can't sue them for that.
No salt, and you
No
still
shade
get
at McDonald's.
package of salt on your french fries.
You can ask for no salt.
I
Look,
did.
You could, and they'll make it
They
fresh.
did.
They'll make it fresh.
They did, and guess what they did?
They
didn't
salt
take that
it.
bin out.
Because they still throw it in the bin. That's full of salt.
That's true.
That's true. They don't have a separate.
Shit.
And it seemed like I got that one
Okay.
grease pack.
We are not gonna go down that path with McDonald's. We are not trying to
So I have a
make a
question.
choice and make it a balanced choice.
The question I have, salad versus a meal. Some people say think, oh, salads are healthy, and I have seen some people salad. And they're like, oh, that you didn't put on that salad, you could have had a cheeseburger.
Mm.
Yeah, so it honestly.
Yeah, break it down Jay. Come on. Break it down. Break it down.
Salad is a great alternative because it can help increase satiety while being nutrient dense. But you have to be cognizant or aware of the extras you're putting in the salad. So like I understand putting like grilled chicken,
Fried
maybe some
chicken, cheese,
yeah.
tomato, eggs.
So yeah, that's great. But when you start adding like the croutons and like the French onion crispies, and then you put like half a bottle of salad dressing, that's where it becomes kind of concerning. Yeah, the bacon, because bacon is good. So it's just having to consider what you're putting in it. So for starters, you say you put all those toppings on there. Well, change your
Someone is trying to call in.
Oh, they do call it?
Yeah.
Does it work?
It had been, we've been having some technical difficulties.
We do have a call-in number, you can call in, but we have noticed that
We have some technical difficulties just this past couple of shows, so we're still ironing out those kinks. We so apologize, but please drop something in the chat. We still can respond and answer in the chat. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so what we are noticing now is bioengineered food.
Mm-hmm.
What is your take on that?
As of late, it's kind of diabolical. Honestly, just like when you walk and look at like the fresh meat, say chicken, a wing shouldn't be the size of a breast.
Right. Remember I was talking about them zucchinis yesterday?
Yeah, so it's, I mean, I understand why, for like produce at least, why individuals go the organic route because it's not being sprayed with pesticides and other things that will, alter it or make it look bigger or make it look prettier.
Right.
But you don't know what's in said pesticides. But sometimes, on the other hand, you get the regular because it is more affordable. So it's kind of a catch-22 because I don't always get organic. I'm just like $7 with some strawberries is crazy. But
It's ridiculous.
it is. I'm like, if we're trying to, better our body, why are you trying to alter it even more? Like, all these additives. But I can't say I'm all the way against it because I know I personally do ingest it. I think it just trying to navigate or not try to consume as much if you can is really my best answer.
Can you tell people what that means when you say it's bioengineered food? Because I see it a lot on cans. It'll be back there where the ingredients are and it'll say it has bioengineered, and I see it on frozen foods.
So it's like made in like a huge distribution factory. So they make large amounts and they include, I don't know what the proper word is. Like they'll include extra steps that shouldn't be added onto the food to make it look more appealing, to make it be more appetizing so you'll come back for more. I'm not gonna say it's similar like fast food is, but in a sense it can be because like you become addictive and which can alter your brain chemistry ultimately and make you want to have more. Now I don't think that all like bioengineering companies or factories are trying to do that, but I think they're doing it out of convenience and it probably costs less and they can like distribute more at once. Mass production. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Mass production.
we have a comment, Keita P. It's really about thinking differently, changing your relationship with food. And then we have a question, what about dried fruits?
Dehydrated fruits I do know has or is considered to have more sugar. I'm not really familiar with the dehydration process, which is surprising, but I think I learned that in school. I would say if you can steer away from it and kind of go towards like the canned and the frozen versus dehydrated, but if that's what's the only fruit that's available, then just go off the serving size and start from there. Good comment.
So you mentioned earlier protein.
Mhm.
Can you have too much protein?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Can you elaborate a little bit? Just a little.
So the main goals with protein is to have enough so your body can function properly. For one example, it does help with the breaking down of your muscles and also the regeneration of your muscles. That's usually where I go with it when I describe protein.
Oh.
And what I was taught, there are different ways. One, I would suggest using a protein calculator because that way you can do your gender, your height, your weight, and then how active you are. And then it goes off of the, I want to say, is it the CDC? No, not the CDC. I want to say WHO, so the World Health Organization, or the American Heart Association. So it will go off those examples of how much protein intake you can have.
Okay. Could you share that again? Because you said a protein calculator. Who's heard of a protein calculator?
So
Yes.
but
Can we Google it?
you can you can literally Google protein calculator, and it can actually track your protein, your carbohydrates, your calories, and I believe your fat intake.
Oh.
And you'll just type in that same information each time, and it can tell you your suggestions according to, I want to say it's the American Heart Association, not WHO. Yeah, I believe so.
Nice.
Oh, no, go ahead.
So, yes, you can have too much, but you can also have too little.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I usually suggest using a protein calculator as a good source. When I was in school, we had to learn the Mifflin-St. Jeor equation, and I don't recommend learning that because I don't even remember it.
I don't know, what did you just say?
It's called the Mifflin-St. Jeor equation, and that's the equation of how you can like track your daily calorie intake, and then you can break it down even further to how many grams of protein, carbs, or fats that you need to get.
Okay, so for us laymen that are not privy to that type of learning and understanding, doing the protein calculator may be good, but would you also suggest or say anything around, like, you know how we used to have those balanced nutrition things, are those still like around, and
Like
how much protein, how many
5 grams.
vegetables, yeah, how many carbs?
The food pyramid?
Yeah, that.
It is. They recently updated it.
Okay.
I believe they said they like flipped it upside down, so like whole foods and like whole grains are now at the top, but then the other foods trickle down at the bottom.
Okay.
So I feel like they're realizing like the benefits of having whole foods and increasing your protein intake can be beneficial in the long term. So yes, it is. I just saw that like a few months ago. I don't remember like the detail of what each.
Yeah.
But I didn't really. They said they literally flipped it.
Nice. Okay, so we'll look that up too. I can do that.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Nice.
What I noticed is a lot of these, a lot more of the trainers are pushing protein, protein, protein without the balance of fruits, vegetables, and things like that. And the reason I knew the answer to Crystal's question is because there were a couple of times when I felt that I had too much protein because I started feeling differently. And that's how I knew something was wrong. So I just kind of backed off of it. And then I was okay. So I feel it's important, even though those trainers are pushing protein, 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 you still have to have that balance of vegetables and fruits and those other things, because people that may just eat that protein, something may be wrong with them, and they just don't know that's what it is. You're getting too much. And so, do you agree with that, with them just pushing the protein, protein, protein?
I never have.
Yeah.
I think they do that mainly because of like muscle breakdown and then the process of muscle protein synthesis, long, long story short, it's like rebuilding the muscles, and that's what protein, one of the main factors of proteins is. But they also have to consider they can't just consume protein without having the main energy source, which is carbohydrates, and then fats as well, kind of just to tie in all three. And then, fruits and vegetables, they contain micronutrients that your body needs also for various functions, like, vitamin A for the eyes, vitamin C for like your skin, and then, vitamin D, which we can't really absorb naturally from the sun. That's a different conversation.
Wait, stop. I do want to ask about that really quickly.
Okay.
So I've seen a lot of those advertisements about the K2 with the vitamin D. If you're taking like a supplement, I need to take the supplement. So what is your understanding about that? You said it's a whole new conversation, but since I have you here, do you have?
Okay. So I do.
Since I have you here, I did try that because I've seen, as you said, that we don't absorb it. I've seen those commercials and things. So I started taking one that has the K2 or something in it. I hope that's right, but yes.
Okay.
Please.
So I do
An
want.
expert right here. It's gone to school.
Yes, ma'am. So
instead of me just trying trial and error. I'm just telling the truth. I'm spilling my tea, y'all. Just trial and error.
we love open honesty. I'm here for it. So I do want to preface that I'm like medical nutrition therapies or suggestions of supplements are outside of my scope of practice, but I will pivot and say that African Americans unfortunately do not absorb adequate amounts of vitamin D from the sun, one from our darker skin tone. So do reach out to your medical professional to confirm, but taking a vitamin D supplement.
Yes.
I will say I take a vitamin D supplement because my medical professional told me to because my levels were low.
Yeah.
Due to
I was told. So
yeah.
I was told.
Yes. So please go see your physician, your primary care physician, and they can have you take labs to confirm that, or like see a registered dietitian because medical nutrition therapies are within their scope.
Yes.
I'm more of like the holistic, but science-based scope is where I use it.
Well, thank you for that.
Absolutely.
I didn't just jump out there and take it. I did.
Yeah.
Really physical, I was told.
Oh yes. And 9 times out of 10, that's one of the first things they check for if you have our skin.
Yes.
So it's either that or iron. Different story. But yes, good question. So if your medical professional suggests it,
Yes.
I would suggest, or they follow that suggestion. Yep, there you go.
I'm pretty sure we've all been told to take some vitamin D at some point in time in our life.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I didn't do it. I drink more milk, I drink a lot of milk and cheese and, a lot of it.
You were.
And I was a lot more active outside. We were outside a lot. So,
Yes.
I don't get out much unless I'm sitting sometimes chilling. But not like we used to do. We talk about that a lot, riding to each other's houses.
I used to go outside too. That's so surprised. I'm like, how is it still low?
Yeah.
My mom made me stay outside. You don't come back to the sun down.
Exactly. So
Yeah, you can get your lunch outside. Anyway, memories.
Exactly.
But no, that's a great question. I feel like you had a.
So do you have clients? Are you a coach? Do you go speak in public engagements in school?
I would like to do all of those things. That's why I'm stepping out of my comfort zone today.
We're stepping out
To see.
Come here and speak it.
Yes.
It's going to happen.
To see if this is a positive reflection and see if this is where, the Lord is leading next, to be more active in my community with speaking engagement. I am a personal trainer. I am a certified nutritionist through the International Sports Science Association, or ISSA. So I do have the capabilities. I've just taken a pause. I'm in school, but I'm like, I can balance it, like the opportunity presents itself.
Okay.
So I'm open to doing so, and that's why I'm kind of why I've been going like more events within Kansas City,
Mhm.
just to kind of like be like, hey.
Say, I'm here. I'm
Jade
here.
Page, I'm here.
I'm Jade Page, guys.
Yes.
I care about your nutrition. So the answer is yes, but if the opportunity presents itself.
Okay. Well, we might have to try to get some opportunities over here.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah,
I'd love
let's try to
to.
get some more.
I'd love to. I can talk about nutrition and talk about my faith walk and my personal experiences, and hopefully, some motivation to others. Absolutely, good question.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
I don't.
You didn't have any questions today?
I'm
All right,
sorry.
so what I'm thinking about a couple of things. But you shared such a great story. Just
Sorry.
if you can speak to your younger self now, we
Okay.
always often hear this type of question. What would you say to your younger self?
What would I say?
Knowing what you know now.
Get up off that couch. No, I'm just kidding. Go for a walk. No, I'm just kidding. I would say that I'm proud of you for not giving up, even when you had thoughts of giving up.
Yeah.
And you pushed through and you persevered, and you, even though you were younger, you still made those quiet moments in your corner just talking to the Lord, and He heard you, and as you can see, here we are.
Yes.
So I would say you didn't give up, and I'm proud of you, and I love you then as much as I love you now.
Yes.
So there we go. Thank you.
Awesome. Oh, that was great advice. That's where that grace piece comes in. That's, I read that in your bio, and you're speaking it and showing it and
Yes,
everything.
thank you so much.
Yes, I truly love that. I also am thinking about like discipline. Was there something that you had to like do for yourself to get you in that mode to really start being consistent?
I had to fall on my face multiple times.
Yeah.
I think like the working out piece, even though it started circa 2020, it didn't really become like a disciplinary thing for me until about 2023, 2024. So I did take a lot of hiatuses, and I was like, I don't want to work out. Why do I want to do that? So I would say, yeah, I had to fall on my face a lot. I fell on my face with my education career, fell on my face with my job career, and I fell on my face with my working out, I would say career too. So seeing that now, I'm kind of glad. As my mom says, you always have to do the harder route. So I would say going the harder route has always caused me to triumph, because I really had to, again, lean in on my faith, because I'm like, Lord, I'm not well, like physically, inside or out. I don't love who I am. I don't like what I see in the mirror. And just over time, I was reminded that He gave me this temple and that I need to take care of it. And I know that there is a certain scripture, I can't think of it on the top of my head, but one way to honor God is to honor your temple, and one way to honor your temple is to make sure you're like physically active as much as you can. And then eating the right foods that will help replenish said temple. Because I know a lot of things can be prevented, through these practices. And I know it does also say in the word that, by His stripes we are healed. Notice how that's past tense. So we are already healed, and one way to show that is to take care of yourself on a daily basis. So I would say me practicing that for myself before, teaching that to others was my main thing. So my biggest mantra or motto is I have to practice what I teach. So I had to fall on my face over and over and over, but I always got back up, through His grace and His mercy. So I believe that sums it up. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. No, I appreciate that because in my faith, we have a saying from our scripture that with difficulty there is ease. And even though you say you fail a lot, you still were prayerful. You know, that was the grace was there, the guidance was still there to continue. So, you know, I'm just really excited to have you here sharing your journey.
Thank you.
And hopefully inspiring others and letting them know that it can be done. As you say, you had to follow quite a few times. And you know, this is a cliche too, but you know, failure is nothing but a stepping stone for that success, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And look at you, as you see it right now. So I'm just excited that you're sharing this journey with our viewers and the community.
Yes, for sure.
And we want to also remind our viewers that they can follow you.
Follow me, yes. Please follow me on TikTok. It is JADEYYYRAE, and it's pronounced Jade Ray. Or on my wellness Instagram, which is GLOWITHJADEY, and it's Glow with Jade. I post on my stories a lot about like nutrition, facts and things to follow, and then I post on my TikTok quite often, as well as my personal life. So you're getting to know me as well as, you know, have some little nuggets that you can put in your pocket. I greatly appreciate it.
Yes, and look forward to hopefully being able to have Jade as a connect maybe for physical training.
Oh yes, for sure. Speaking of, one of my things that has been on my heart is I would like to create or like teach in like a nutrition education coaching situation within the community so it can be affordable for many to attend and to learn, and eventually also with personal training too. Like I'm also certified as a group trainer, so I can do both.
Okay, you're in the right spot.
I am.
Out there.
It's just getting. I think it's just like making myself more known because I used to hide. I'm like, I don't want people knowing me. I know. I don't want people knowing what I can do. As I say, I'm just a girl. Like, so, but no, like, you're right. Yeah, you're right. So I believe in 2026, one of the things is, like you said, hopping out of my shell. And because if I can be an affordable avenue for you to practice preventative health practices and strategies, it would be my honor to do so.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. So we're gonna. Yes, we already know.
Like booths or, you know, some of the community events is around, get you a booth or just be a guest speaker.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Like today.
Yeah, like today. I just don't know. I don't know about things.
We're gonna help get you in the know.
Yeah.
And then we're looking at hopefully maybe some efforts to help the community do some partnerships possibly.
Oh, partnerships, absolutely. And, you know, if you ever like to have me come back, absolutely. I mean, I'm stepping out, so.
Yes.
Why are you
just
looking at me?
You just weren't ready at that time.
I wasn't. That's a really great way to say it.
I was just thinking, you know, with the yoga and the nutrition.
That is collaborative efforts. We got some things working in the back. We got some things doing in the door. Jay, your aunties are in the
My aunties are here to help me. I'm excited to meet you all in person. Shake your hand if you're a hugger, give a quick hug. Yeah, I'm very excited.
Awesome. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and dive in. We typically do a Black History moment and share here, and then we also have a kindness and positive moment. Yeah, so dive right into that. Yeah.
Sorry, can you?
There it's coming on now. There we go. Yeah.
But before I do the Black History, I do want to say as well regarding the discipline piece, that for people to understand, even when you are disciplined and you've been doing it for years and years, you're still gonna have a funk.
Yeah.
You know, you're gonna have a quarter, well, I don't wanna do it, or you may not do it for weeks or a month at a time. The thing is just not to stay there. Have your funk or whatever, but get back up. Don't let it be permanent.
Yeah.
So don't think that you failed because you feel that way. It's just normal to have that feeling,
Well said.
you know, so,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah. Okay, so today's history is a reason why it is so important to do your own research, because I didn't even know anything about this event.
Okay, let me know.
And it is called the Fort Pillow Massacre.
Okay.
Do y'all know about that?
Let me hear.
Over 300 African American Union soldiers were massacred at the Fort Pillow Massacre near the Mississippi River in Henning, Tennessee, after they surrendered to troops of Confederate Major General Nathaniel Bedford Forrest on this day in 1864. Although some white troops were killed, majority of them were taken as prisoners of war, while the overwhelming majority of African American troops were shot dead after they surrendered to General Forrest. After they surrendered. General Forrest later served as the first Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan. So I just felt that was so important because I had never heard of that. And I just always feel like we said when it came to Black history in school, they taught us about the same people over and over again. And we all know that there are so many different massacres that happened regarding African American. And this is why it's important to learn your history on your own. Don't wait for the teachers to teach you and things like that. So I'm older, I know now, so when you know, you do better. So. And also today is Herbie Hancock's birthday and Suzanne Douglas. Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
We'll speak to our age.
No worries.
Alright, now let's move right into some kindness. We got some kindness.
Real quick, for the month of April, the mind of the wise makes their speech judicious and adds persuasiveness to their lips. Pleasant words are like a honeycomb, sweetness to the soul and health to the body. And for today, act of kindness is, that was for the whole month of April. Mailing joy. When the people heard the letter read out loud, they were overjoyed and delighted by its encouraging message. Act of kindness, write an encouraging note and tuck it in someone's book.
Get out my
pocket.
That's encouraging. Get off my property.
And we want to thank our lovely guest, Miss Jade.
They looking out for more to come. I'm here now. So yeah, thank you for sharing that too. Being raised in the South, surprisingly, we weren't taught that much, and a lot went down to the South. A lot back there.
May I ask you?
So I was born in North Carolina, but I was raised in Alabama, so just deep in the. I was in Prattville, right outside Montgomery, the capital. So yeah, I was in it.
I was Montgomery for 6 weeks, no comment.
Listen, it just depends on what side of Montgomery you go to. Like if you're like on the north and east side, it's okay. It's just when you go to the west and south, you just have to be cautious.
It was an eye opener. I saw inmates cleaning the streets. They were still on horses.
They still do that, yeah.
It's the cleanest state, and I see why. Like, it was a culture shock for me.
Yeah, we don't play about cleanliness is next to godliness.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Well,
we are just gonna say thank you again.
Thank you.
Please remember, keep things in balance.
Yes.
And look, we got a couple of tips. We can rinse that fruit, those veggies out.
Yes.
Buy some frozen veggies and fruit. They last longer sometimes, Just have a balance. Eat some protein, all those good things. Thank you so much for sharing your
Absolutely.
and helping us so we can hopefully stay healthy.
For sure. In the long term. Thank you
Thank
guys.
Moderation.
Remember to
Oh yeah, moderation. Yes, moderation.
like, share, subscribe, and be looking out. We'll be sharing information more of Jade.
Yes, all around. Yes, thank y'all so much. I appreciate it.
Have a good week.
Yes.
Every day.
And we do not own the copyright to these songs.
This is a good song though.
But we love it. Thank you for listening. It's not on top.
So okay, and they treat you real good. And some mistake kind is on being a fool. You like to feel it, son, because they're funny. Others come around when they need some money.
Bro.